Hello one and all, and welcome back to more Let's Play Skies of Arcadia. I am the Max of Few Trades. In the last part, well, I fought a guy that had a lot of money, and he threw it around a whole bunch, and that made everybody very confused, and it proved to be a bit of an issue, but ultimately I did succeed. In this part, I was actually looking for the last bounty, the Sylvain Bane leader guy, and I flew around for what feels like an eternity, and I couldn't find anything. So, I kind of just decided, hey, well, I guess I'll head over to the Shrine Island and stuff. That's where they said that the vortex needed to get to Fina's old ship would be. And I found this old thing, the Dangrel Island. This was not here before. This big old train track? I don't think it was. That doesn't seem to be the case. Very strange that. So, there should be, like, a vortex around here somewhere. And man, the way the camera works makes it really hard for me to tell if I was actually having any forward momentum there. At least, that is what I thought was what I needed to do. I was led to believe that is what was necessary. But at this point, I'm beginning to feel like I might have been mistaken. Was it not Shrine Island? Do you think it's at all possible that it's written down in the journal? You think there's any chance of that? Anything whatsoever. Read the journal. Read the journal. What have we got in here? Return to Vala. Upon returning to Crescent Isle, I made a personal decision to return to Vala. Now that all of the crystals are in good hands, my next task is to try to change Vala itself. Princess Mogi, please forgive me for leaving you behind. She never shall. She never shall. And that's all that, and that's all well and good, but no, that doesn't really do me a lot of good. Huh, okay. Well, now I get to play the fly around and try to find the thing I'm supposed to do in order to progress the story game. I was so sure it was Shrine Island that they said it was nearby. But, I guess it has been a day or two since I actually last recorded, so I mean, it makes sense that something might have slipped by, but it's very strange. Actually, no, hang on a second. Maybe it's this giant hole. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I was right and I was just blind. I wasn't forgetful. I was just unobservant. Big difference. Now, the vortex seems rather intense. In fact, I dare say it might be ill-advised to fly down there. For, like, multiple reasons. Do we really have to go in through that vortex? I'm afraid that I don't know anything about deep sky. I'm a little scared. Understandable, this is really freaky-deaky. The world beneath the clouds, where not even light can reach. Alright, we're going under. We have to find Fina's ship, apparently. Close the pressure stutters. What happened? That completely removes all visibility. I said lower the shutters. Alright, now that we can't see where we're going, we're gonna make it no problem. Although there seems to be a glowiness, that's interesting. Start the submergence engine! Submerge! And then we did. Alright, well, the good news is it seems to be working out pretty good. Pretty decently. No major complaints so far. Nobody is currently horribly dead. Oh, I am in control. I am in control already. Alright, mild issue. I am turning around like a backwards clock, and I am seeing nothing. So, I guess I thought it was going down and to the side at the same time. Doesn't seem so. Alright, then fine. Just down, down, down. Until we can see something. It's a good thing we have so many lights attached to this thing. My goodness. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to make any progress whatsoever. So this is the world beneath the clouds. It's kind of creepy. Yeah, generally things that aren't, you know, capable of keeping life tend to get kind of weird looking. The surface is covered with a thick layer of mud. Fina's ship is probably stuck in it somewhere. How are we supposed to look for Fina's ship down here? It could be anywhere. Don't worry. Oh, hello. Brabham told me before we left that he installed something he called Moonstone Sonar into the Delphinus. It's a device that uses energy from moonstones to detect physical objects. You can use it by pressing the B button. That sounds like it would have been phenomenally helpful at finding discoveries. Okay. Once you press the button, the sonar will send out a wave of energy. If it detects anything, a question mark will appear on the map. All right, well, it apparently detected a lot of stuff. Unless that's just an example. But if it doesn't find anything, nothing will happen. So, be careful with all that noise. You'll need to send out a few sonar waves as we move around in order to try and pinpoint where the object is. Then, once we've narrowed the location down, press the A button to lower the crane, of which we also have. For example, here's a thing over here. Let's just scoop them up like a crane game. Oh, if there's something under the mud, the crane should pull it out. I see. Find it with a sonar, then pull it out with a crane, huh? The sonar uses a lot of energy, so we can only use it 10 times. Oh, it's okay, never mind. So it's not useful for finding discoveries. It's more akin to a puzzle. Also, the way that this thing is highlighted and with the little black square, this thing looks like a flamingo. Does anybody see the flamingo map? I do. But if we go back above the clouds, we can recharge the sonar to be able to use it for 10 more tries. Okay, then why don't I just instead, like, use the crane on every single tile? So if we run out of sonar charges, we just go back up, huh? All right, let's get searching. Like, you didn't say that there was, like, any, like, amounts that I couldn't use for the crane. Oh, the downside is that I guess monsters will show up. Oh, it's a big monster that I have to fight with my boat. And boat fights take 7 times longer than a normal fight does. That is a good incentive to try and actually use the sonar. All right, my bad, my bad. Okay, fair enough, universe. All right, let's see if the shot even hits. It doesn't! And quite frankly, I'm an idiot for thinking that it would. Okay. Assessing the damage, of which you never experienced. In fact, there was no green, yellow, or red things. Is it just flat out impossible to do anything here? You think that's possible? Is the implication that it's so dark and murky and awful down here that we just have no hope of being able to shoot the giant ray? Whoop. Okay, apparently it's using its luminescence to shoot death lasers, as they are known to do. Yes. Many creatures in the murky depths below can do that exact thing. You know, I say that, but we don't actually know what's at the absolute most bottom of the ocean. There could be something that shoots lasers down there. How'd you know? We don't have anything that can go down there. I've always found it interesting that we tried exploring space before we could actually ever bother to finish exploring the depths of the Earth. You'd think we would at least try to get a camera down to the very bottom of the ocean at some point, you know? Okay, so is dark as hell. Doesn't seem like I have the ability to fight, like, at all. So what exactly am I expected to do here? I would prefer to not have this be the first time I ever have to, like, flee a battle. Oh, wait, nope, there we go. You can hit it eventually. It's just, I guess, maybe not as good odds. I probably wouldn't have spent 3 turns focusing if that were the case. Okay. Live and learn. Live and learn. I will, in fact, use sonar in order to try and figure this thing out instead of just randomly scooping up this. I will try not to eat up everybody's time. My goodness. Alright, well, the good news is I'll be able to use 4 cannon shots on the next turn. The odds of at least one of those actually successfully hitting him, I imagine, are somewhat decent. Sure do like shooting your head lasers, don't you, Mr. Man? I mean, power to you and all that, but it really don't matter too much. I don't know if you know this, but I have a magic ability that makes it so I can recover all of my health. All of it. No matter what you do, you cannot defeat me. I am actually unbeatable in the boat. It is a foregone conclusion. I cannot be stopped. I cannot be contained. Y'all can't stop me. I am a crazy man. And there we go. We'll just pew, 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 pew. And there we go. Manta ray thing is exploding Because, I don't know, I guess they just decided to use the you defeated a boat thing for all the animals down here and everywhere. I mean, it would make sense. You mostly fight them. So, there you go. Alright then, so if that's the case, let's, like so. There we go. Alright. Well, that doesn't really help at all, now does it? Okay. Well, question. What if I do this? Okay. I see. I'm going to regret doing this. Oh, no, apparently I found a piece of Valorium. Okay. So that's neat. That's pretty cool. Sonar, ping ping! What say you about all this? Still nothing. Okay, what if I do this? Okay. It was another very large fish. You didn't need to see me fight one of those again. Okay, so... Okay, I suppose what I should do as an experiment... I'm wasting one of my sonars here. If I do that, does it update itself? It does. Okay. So then it wasn't a complete waste. I wanted to see if doing that would update it so that... Like, you found the one thing that's over here, so all the other question marks disappear. That makes sense. Alright, so then one of these things has something in it and the other ones don't. Alright then, let's explore this here part right now. And giant fish! No, not giant fish. This looks like a cutscene. Okay, that was surprisingly easier than I thought it was going to be. The crane grabbed onto something. Pull it up. I guess we have like a camera system or something. I don't know. That looks like her spirally, whirly, girly, dirly type spaceship. I don't know why I said spaceship. We did it! It's Fina's ship! Great job! Aika, hurry and get it on board. Aye, aye. I'll dump it right on the deck. Uh-oh. Fina, you'll finally be able to get home with this. Yes, thank you very much. But I don't want to go. This means that I'll have to leave you. I am depressed. She is a sad Fina now. Oh, Fina, Ye gods almighty, what was that? Ah, it's the absolutely necessary boss fight that's down here. There was an explosion off the port bow. Something's coming. Is it a monster or is it the Valens? Oh, that looks like a Valen to me. In fact, that might actually be that DeLoco weirdo. Yep. I found you, Vice. I still haven't forgotten what you did to my ship, the Chameleon, at Ixataka. This underworld will be your grave. I shall have my revenge. Revenge! That was the ship that DeLoco was building at now. Aika, did you secure Fina's ship? Yes, it's on board already. Well, that's convenient. All right, all hands to battle stations. Here's our chance to finally rid the world of that psycho. Visibility is poor, so it'll be hard to hit him when he's far away. Try and attack from close range. All right, well, I'm going to then do that whenever the option is available to me, and if it turns out to be the wrong thing, the game told me to do it. Just throwing that out the gate when I inevitably end up choosing the wrong option. Vice, Vice, Vice. The day for you to die is finally here. I'll destroy you and your ship, and your crew, I'll kill you! Yaha! Aight, Mr. Psycho Pants. Alright, then, I guess we'll take a cursory shot just to do what that's all about. And then we'll focus a whole bunch so I can get the Moonstone Cannon ready. We know the score. We know the settlement. We know what you gotta do to win a boat battle up in here. Yeah, that's basically what I figured. Now to wait an hour and a half for the rest of the turds to finally get through. Ah, I see your cannons managed to hit me without any problem whatsoever. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's fair. That's cool. That's great. That's awesome. That is absolutely fantastic. You are appreciated. Very much so. Shooting them more. Getting shot up some more. I'm sure that if I, used more of my turns to shoot the cannons and what have you, we probably would have hit him at least once, but still. It just seems all too fair and dandy. Predictable, you might even say, that if this exact thing would happen. I shoot you, it doesn't hit. You shoot me twice, they both hit. Yeah. As much as I love this game, and I gotta really be honest, I very much do. It's just, I feel like the boat battles could have used some refinement. The visibility is too poor. I can't see anything. I don't know what's going on outside. Probably because of all the shutters. If the enemy ship is too far away, it'll be impossible to see it through the clouds. We'll never be able to lock on with our cannons. Our only chance is to wait until Toloco comes close to us. Watch his maneuvering patterns closely. Is that really something you're going to ask me to do? Like, memorize when he shows up? Because that sounds absolutely horrible. Okay. Well, it's looking like the Moonstone Cannon might not even be an option. That'd be unfortunate. Okay, so just, I guess, maybe nuts to it, let's just do this. Okay, if you can shoot us with your cannons, there's no reason why we shouldn't be able to shoot you with ours. Okay, thank you very much. All right, well, if the Moonstone Cannon isn't gonna be a thing, I can just shoot wildly. Just shoot wildly into the darkness and, eventually, sooner or later, we'll hit him enough times to kill him. His ship does not appear to have much in the way of defense. Or HP, for that matter. Okay, so he just, he swam his little boaty away. Flew his boat. I feel like this is a submarine battle, even though it's not. So that should miss. Okay. Because he flew away, did a little corner thingamabow. There you go. So am I to take it that that's what he'll do all the dang time? I do not know. Although his torpedoes missed, so that's pretty cool. This is also going to miss? It is. Okay, so the first 2 turns, I can hit him. Follow-up turns, not so much. And let's give that a try, why don't we? Hang on a second, actually. Yeah. Wow, repairs all damage for only 6 spirit points. That is really not a lot. All right. He's shooting a torpedo. Good for him, good for him. I feel like this is going to miss. Let's find out. Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm sure that there is a very clear-cut pattern that I could be, taking advantage of here, but... Shoot wildly. Hope for the best. Okay, so now he's swinging back in, so... I guess it's like 4 turns close, 4 turns away, and now the 2 turns I'm not shooting are the ones that he's close by to. But then the next 2 turns in the next wave, he should be close before swerving away again. That might be the case? Hard to say. Kinda just guessing. So, in theory, I should be able to shoot him now. And we're going to assume that works. But we're going to focus up just on the off chance that that was incredibly incorrect. Nope, that was a miss again. All right, then. So, he's not rolling off a 4x4 pattern. Sure seems much more like it's just he sometimes gets hit and sometimes doesn't get hit. All right, well, at least his hits are also missing. Is the idea that it gets so absurdly frustrated that he just kind of gets closer out of hopes of making that work? Yeah, shooting wildly really does seem to be the winning strategy. Oh, he won, apparently. Oh, okay. Kind of would have preferred to have blown him up, though. No, no, no! How How could the chameleon be defeated 3 times? Not 1 time, not 2 times, but 3 times. Maybe you're bad at your job. Ever think about that? This can't be, this can't be. This is all just a dream, just an illusion. I refuse to believe it as the Hanna-Barbera sound effects go into overdrive. Dead. Admiral, get a hold of yourself. Oh, he might have gotten a hold of himself. Admiral, are you all right? Mahaha, this time, dear little Vice, I prepared something special just for you. It's not over yet, Vice. I still have one last trick up my sleeve. Would make sense, otherwise that would have been an outrageously easy fight. Fire the DeLoco harpoon cannon! You have a harpoon cannon? What was that? Mahaha, I shall defeat you with a harpoon cannon, just like you defeated me. That's just petty. I'll get you this time, Vice. I'll get you. I'll get you! What do you want to bet? His ship is now inexplicably just incredibly well healed now. Okay, well, you've tethered yourself to my boat. I don't know if that's as good a plan as you thought it was. You won't get away this time, Vice. I mean, I wasn't trying to get away. But, okay, sure, I guess. So, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but, like, for real, all you really accomplished was making it easier for me to hit you. Am I incorrect in this assessment, or what? Because now we're both just kind of within point-blank range of each other, and if the previous tussle was any indication, like, you don't have a lot of health. Yeah. So it just kind of seems like I'm going to very reliably be able to defeat you without much issue. Yeah. I'm just gonna build up some SP, and you know, on the next turn I'll just go absolutely bonkers on you, and that should probably take care of business. I guess your attacks are also doing a bit more, but I'm definitely going to outlast you. I have more HP and the ability to instantly replenish it whenever I want. So, I understand what you were going for. You're you know, for like, and I don't know if you could really call it irony, but you wanted to do what we did to you, to us, but I don't know. I feel like your desire for revenge may have wildly overridden your sense of, like, brain. Because this seemed like a really bad plan. You were already losing, but at the very least, the way it was before, you were at least losing more slowly. So, yeah, I'm just gonna barrage you with just about everything we've gotten. Honestly, I think that might be enough to just end you outright. And in fact, you being tethered to us makes it so that you can't even get away. You had the option to leave, and instead you decided that this made more sense, I guess. Yeah, like, hey, whoa, look at that, you dented the bumper. You know, good for you, and all that. Oh, so you can heal yourself too. Well, that's pretty nifty, but, I mean, how precisely did I miss at this range? That doesn't make any sense. all right. I get it. I got overconfident and all that jazz. I get it. And the target was lost. Jury is very much out on how the hell that's even remotely feasible, but okay. All right then, so if that's just the way that it is, heal ourselves back up, focus it up. I suppose there's a faint possibility of him just busting out some super move that can annihilate me or something, but it feels somewhat unlikely. Oh, yeah, no, there you go. Didn't even need to heal. So, I don't know if your heavily damaged boat is going to be able to get you out of here. You might have doomed yourself. You might be about to die, if I'm being real with you. Although the harpoon seems to have dislodged. Yeah, it's looking like he might be doomed. Hot, hot, hot! Somebody help me! Somebody tell me this is just a bad dream! Oh, yeah, okay, no, he's dead. Well, looks like that's the end of Bubblehead. Yeah, but that was a tough fight. It really wasn't. If I'm being honest, that was actually probably one of the easiest boat fights I've had. But, okay. If we took on too much damage, we would have been stuck down here. Well, we retrieved Fina's ship. Let's go back up. This place gives me the creeps. All right, then. I mean, that's one less bad guy we're forced to deal with. I'm totally all right with that. Then we'll just fly our way over to where we started from, which I conveniently labeled because I'm good at my job. That's totally why I did that. You can't say otherwise. And upsidasium. Man, it is a bit windy down here. My goodness. And ill-advised to fly a kite in these conditions, let me tell you. Let me tell you. And then we'll just get ourselves out of here. What's gonna happen next? Is Enrique really gonna cut and run like a moron? He knows what he's gonna try and do isn't even gonna work. Oh, right. I was gonna head back to our hideout, but he actually specifically said to, like, drop him off over in What's-His-Face Junction. Sailor's Island. Yep, at least that's what I remember anyway. I can do that. That's no problem, good sir. I'll just fly my way right on over yonder and it'll all be good. Assuming I don't somehow magically get myself incredibly lost. All right, let's turn a bit more north here. There we go. Just a wee bit more to the north. Here we go. Over this whole thing. That's usually the thing that I would have had to have flown under, not flied under. And then a cutscene happens, apparently. The Blackbeard, too? Hey, you were the tutorial guy. Captain Baltor, there's a really, really powerful looking ship coming our way off port side. It's the ship that everyone's talking about, the Dolphinus, the one that the Blue Rogue Vice commands. Well, we had such a great showing the first time. I'm sure now that they're infinitely stronger than us in every capacity, and have more experience, yeah, we can take them. Yeah, ha ha, so Vice, we meet again. This time I have a little something special for you. All right, men, on the pride of the Black Pirates, kill them all. Yeah, good luck with that. I'm pretty sure we could just ram your boat out of the sky. Vice, Black Pirates, dead ahead. Wait, hey, isn't that Baltor's ship? Yes, indeedy. Huh, looks like they've done a little work on their own ship as well. Let's go test out the new defenses for them. All right, let's see what this new something special is all about. All right, well, bad news for you. Visibility is significantly improved. Wahaha! How do you like the power of the new and improved Blackbeard? I don't remember what the old and unimproved version looked like, so I can't compare. This ship is equipped with nothing but the best stuff that stolen money can buy. It's the ultimate Black Pirate ship. Ha ha ha! You don't even have a unique laugh. You'd never cut it as a One Piece villain, I'll tell you that much. Alrighty then. We still need to shake off all the damage that we managed to end up taking against a Loco. And then we'll just charge ourselves back up. They'll shoot them what good. Okay, so this fight is even easier than I was prepared for. Okay, so unless he has some really super special, amazing attack he's gonna pull out of absolutely nowhere, and he does it very, very soon. Okay, see, like that's not like what I was saying at all. Either do something more impressive than that real quick, or it's actually completely feasible that I'll just straight up end you in the next turn. The only thing that stopped you from being annihilated this time is the fact that I didn't start with that much SP. All right, shooting us again for slightly more damage, slightly more, but until you can bust those numbers into the 5 digits. Yeah. Yeah, that's not impressive. You are about as strong as I feel, as I was really felt like I was expecting. All right, this definitely feels like the type of situation where you really don't need the Moonstone Cannon, if I'm being real. Even if 3 of these misses, I'm pretty sure we've got this. Yeah. Yeah, 2 shots. That's all she wrote. Yeah, wow, barely any experience or money for that. Was I supposed to maybe see that earlier? Or was that meant to be like, haha, look at how bad at his job he is type situation? Like, seriously, like, we could have just bumped into his boat and would have completely skewered it to death. Curse you, Vice, how could you defeat me again? It was actually easier this time. And next time we meet, I will defeat you. You'll rue the day you crossed Baltor. Yeah, okay, sure. Good job, Vice. That was hilariously easy. Seriously, that fool doesn't know when to give up. At least he's not a quitter. Not only do you have the Armada chasing you, Vice, the Black Pirates are after you as well. You're quite popular. This isn't the kind of popularity that I need. I mean, what were you expecting in this line of work? Oh no, that was supposed to happen now. Well, I'm glad my last battle on the Delphinus was a victorious one. Enrique, surely you must realize that your plan is stupid as hell, right? I'm sorry. All right, Sailor's Island should be coming up soon. Vice, let's go. All right, dum-dum. We're probably gonna have to end up saving him. Oh, okay, hang on, let me just scoop down there. And a little bit forward. I feel like the game could have done that for me automatically. This is a little unnecessary, if I'm being real with you, but all right. Once again, I have to say that this is outrageously ill-advised. Enrique, are you really going? I am the Prince of Vala, and I must return home to warn everyone of Galatian's plans. Gregorio was willing to give his life for what he believed in. I must do the same. Yeah, but he also gave his life to make sure that you didn't lose yours. This is basically shoving your head in the lion's mouth. You, all of you, taught me so much. About ships, about the skies, what it means to fight. And you taught me that there are all kinds of people in this world. People worth fighting for. People worth dying for. I want to protect them. All of them. I want to build a country where the people don't have to live in fear. Please forgive me for leaving your side, but I've got to save Vala. Don't get airsick. that was the right option. Don't get airsick, okay? You're a sailor, Enrique, and sailors don't get airsick. Thanks, Vice. It means a lot to me to be accepted as a fellow sailor by you. I can't promise that I won't get sick anymore, but I swear that I won't embarrass the Delphinus or her crew. Enrique, be careful. So either there's going to be another party member, or I'm gonna guess Gilder comes back. If you don't come back and visit us, I'm coming after you with a gun. Thank you, everyone. I'll never forget our travels together. Said with the cadence of a man who does not expect to ever see them again. Whee! That's a bummer. I mean, offensively, we haven't lost a whole lot, but defensively, we have lost a tremendously large amount. Whoo boy. Whoo boy. I kinda regret this idea, but I'm just gonna go check to see if that black spot came in. Even if it does, I don't feel comfortable attacking Basal. At least until we get somebody here. Alright then, here you go, your rewards. Oh yeah, 20,000 gold for beating up what's-his-face McJangles. I remember him well. Alright, so did I find any stuff worth selling? No, apparently not. Alright, fair enough. And what's it say about him? Lost to the Lands Vice region, he was rescued by the Blue Rogue Vice. He promised not to cause any more trouble, but refused to give up his dream to travel the world. He's been spotted in various cities buying gifts by the boatload. Well, that's pretty neat. Alright then, still no real idea where the heck... The fact that I didn't even have a vague ballpark estimate of where to look really did not help me. Any ding dang way! No black spot, so at least the game isn't anticipating me going to fight Pistal now. Alright. Suppose it's as good a time as any to head back to base.